Life right now is tough for a lot of Aussie homeowners.
We need a new car, we need this, we need that, and we need to build a house.
Everything's broken.
I can't afford to do it up.
We're trying really hard to have kids for a long time. Now we have no room.
Well, that's all about to change.
It's gonna make some dreams come true.
6 homeowners got one massive surprise that will change their lives forever.
Hello. You are getting your dream home.
It's ridiculous. It's insane. Literally the luckiest people in the world.
Welcome to Dream Home. It's going to take a lot of trust because you will not be renovating your own homes.
Now, here's what happened last week.
We have 3 days left, and it's going to be a very, very tight turnaround.
Our rookie renovators had a plan to get out of last place.
What's across the front?
We have made a decision, it's very controversial, not to put doors on the cabinetry. Ellie and her partner will need to keep super tidy.
This no door policy is apparently taking off.
There isn't a door.
No door.
As competition leaders, Reese and Liam chose to risk it all with no dunny door.
Are you being a little quieter than you normally would?
Let rip, yeah.
You need to contain that stuff.
Then, Taylor and Ellie blocked other couples from entering the house.
We're shutting off this part of the garden.
All right, how the am I going to do this?
People get a bit angry. Don't be surprised.
Causing a head-on collision with the builder.
Can this be done?
No. You're barking at me. I'm not going to have any more conversations with you now. That's it. It's getting too much.
You and I don't talk to Luca.
That bad.
Yep.
Tonight,
There's a lot going on. Very little time.
it's a mad dash to fully finish
Coming together, bro. Look at that.
the 2 Victorian
This
houses.
is hard.
Ellie's new Alpine Scandi style in Watsonia
3 chippies and myself on this wall, and I don't think we're going to get it finished.
and Mel and Brad's classic in Northcote.
Half an hour to go!
Ready or not,
Wow.
it's our first 2 completed dream homes.
Oh.
And they are mind-blowing.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Then it's Judgment Day.
Hello.
If we do badly, we'll give ourselves an uppercut.
I'll give you an uppercut.
Weak at the knees again, Mel.
Oh, yeah.
And all bets are off.
I was blown away.
You know what, Lana? I disagree. Uninspiring style in that room.
Wow.
Will the boys' big gamble keep them on top?
An ensuite door or no ensuite door?
Mate, I love being in my bedroom checking me missus out, get out of the shower.
Are we in for a major upset?
You guys nailed both the rooms you did this week.
Even coming from the Reno rookies?
No, shut the front door.
This is Dream Home. At Brad and Mel's heritage home in Northcote, Hannah and Johnny, Jordan and Jacinta, and Taylor and Ellie are working tirelessly to complete their spaces before the judges arrive in just 24 hours. It's a job that seems impossible for the sisters after a week of interruptions in the facade. Their landscaper still can't access the garden because head builder Luca has put painters to work. And now, tension between Taylor and Luca has reached boiling point.
This is not my schedule.
Yeah, well...
This was your schedule. They were
this
meant
was
to come the
Darren's
day
schedule.
before. We would have
Yeah.
been painting this 3-4 days ago. Can this be done
No.
in the afternoon?
No.
So this isn't a conversation, Luca.
No, it's
you
not a
can't shut
conversation
down.
because
You can't
I've
shut
had
down.
a conversation with you 10 times.
I know, and guess what happened yesterday? The painters were here for 2 hours.
Yeah, but they're here all day today, mate.
But this is not okay.
Oh,
Luca, it's close to needing someone that I can actually talk to.
well, mate, I'm the guy, and you know, it's getting too much.
Luca, I'm going to go speak to Matt. Cutting during the conversation. It's just annoying. All right.
What is going on, guys? What is going on? She's screaming at me, asking for a million things. Her problem should be in her mind. She's just, you know, projecting everything on me. Come on.
100% of building is problem solving. Like, just 5-minute conversation and we'll get it done.
It's a garden. We've got to put a bit of mulch around and put a tree in. We need to do major painting works.
We're in our final couple of days.
Yeah.
Literally don't have time for it.
I'm over it, right? Yeah. I'm over having this conversation a million times.
Let's just let him cool down and sort it
No,
out.
no, there's no talking to Luca.
Okay.
You and
That bad.
I don't talk to Luca.
That bad?
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
We've passed our expiry date. It's donezo.
I'm not going to speak to her again. That's it. I've had enough, right?
It's out of our hands.
Okay.
With Taylor and Luca no longer on speaking terms, the sisters have turned to Luca's second-in-command, Matt, for help.
We love Matt.
We shouldn't be going to him with this shit. I just had a massive fight with Luca.
Yeah.
We have no one else to go to.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm trying to control it and I've lost control now.
All right. No worries. Let me see what I can do.
Thanks, Matt.
Thanks, Matt. You okay?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, it's just like the mansplaining thing. It's really, really, really frustrating.
It's taken an hour out of our morning that we don't have dealing with this bullshit.
All right, mate. Let's pump these out, all right?
Well, let's hope they can resolve things, and quickly, because at 9 a.m. tomorrow, the couples at both Northcote and Watsonia will hand over what we hope will be the first 2 completed dream homes. And the judges will arrive with high hopes and a critical eye. At Ellie's home in Watsonia, Liam and Reese, Brad and Mel, and Lara and Peter are refusing to let obstacles slow them down. The Tradie brothers have bet the house on Reese's heroic ensuite and are also on track in the hallway and study.
Sweat in that tiny little shoebox.
The question is, will the gamble pay off?
It's coming together, bro. Look at that, crowded.
Yeah, boy. Look at that. What do you think? Looks good, huh?
Reno rookies Brad and Mel are pinning their hopes on getting off the bottom of the leaderboard on nailing that brief in Ellie's master bedroom and walk-in robe. And things are looking up after overcoming their super luxe budget issue.
It's a perfect.
Love it! Room is coming together. Yes, we are all systems go, as you can see. Feeling good. Feeling good now. Starting to see it. Starting to see it.
New South Wales couple Peter and Lara have overcome sickness and indecision to bring together a mighty transformation on the facade.
This is me working fast. I'm a perfectionist. I'd be on this for about 5 hours.
2825.
But their never-ending timber-clad hallway is living up to its name.
Yeah. I've got 3 chippies and myself on this wall, and I don't think we're going to get it finished. Got less than an hour and a half to stop making noise.
Okay.
I reckon we've got about 100 plus cuts to do.
Okay.
What needs to happen?
The clock needs to run backwards.
I know it's not going very well. Otherwise, he'd be out here telling me to come and have a look. So I'm just leaving him because I don't need to make things worse for us by distracting him.
See, it is a very big concern this might not get done.
Back at Mel and Brad's home in Northcote, Jordan and Jacinta are making good progress with the walk-in robe and laundry.
So I've kept the laundry very earthy and soft to just allow the kitchen to stand out for itself.
But that all-important master bedroom is going down to the wire.
Time is ticking.
We literally have less than 24 hours.
It is very simple. We've chosen to go more architectural. I wouldn't say there's boldness in terms of like colour and really strong furnishings. With the design brief, it is very minimal, and then the judges want bold. So you're kind of going, where do I sit?
After a dramatic start to the week, Brisbane parents of twins, Hannah and Johnny, now have things under control in their ensuite bathroom, girls' bedroom and heritage hallway.
There is a lot to go.
And just across that hallway, Taylor and Ellie also have a girls' bedroom.
Yeah, I think that our room is on point with the Hubba Bubba room.
That room is very dark. What a moody room for a 12-year-old.
Outside, the mood is still tense, as sisters Taylor and Ellie's front garden is still occupied by painters.
We have a solution, a compromise solution.
How'd you go?
We're just going to finish the fretwork, the undercoat.
Yep.
Then he's going to move on to the veranda so Darren can do the garden.
Okay.
And then he'll come back out.
All right. Thank you. Thanks for helping.
Do our best.
Thank you, thank you. 30-second conversation with Matt, and we have a plan.
So after days of delays, work is finally underway on the front garden.
The fact that we are where we're at now in comparison to 3 hours ago, we've had a week in that time.
That said, there's still a mountain of work to conquer for the couples at both houses. And with the judges arriving at 9 a.m. tomorrow, it'll take a massive push to get it done.
This is the most anxiety-inducing thing I've ever done.
Come on, you need to keep going. Huh?
I'm so tired.
I know, me too.
It's going to be a lot of hand cutting done, I think, to try and get that finished. It's going to be a long night. A long night.
Coming up...
Wow! Oh, my goodness!
Wow.
They're back.
Can't stop me now. You can't stop me now.
Am I actually speechless?
The judges return, ready to be wowed.
Yes, yes, yes!
But not everyone delivers.
There's too much going on there.
I do not find it inspiring at all.
Then later,
Hello, beautiful judges.
a scoring night no one sees coming.
I was blown away.
Shut the front door.
As the leaderboard gets a renovation of its own.
The closer I got, the worse it became.
It's the final build day for our 2 dream homes in Victoria. And with just 3 hours before the judges arrive, there's no time for a sleep-in.
Oh. I can't move anywhere.
Are you guys in a good place or is it going to be a push?
I'll let you know in an hour.
At Watsonia, Pete has been up all night in a desperate last-ditch effort to complete their hallway.
Hey, Peter, show us your hallway.
Thought you'd never ask.
Peter finished the hallway wall.
We got to about here before power tools had to be turned off.
He was, I think, from 3 o'clock till 3 o'clock in the morning, hand sawing every single piece, which wasn't ideal, but it had to be done.
3:30 in the morning with my eyeballs popping out of my head. I finally made my last cut and that was a moment. It was character building. I built a lot of character last night. I'm a much better person now.
The work our couples have put in is nothing short of incredible. In just over a month, they've completely transformed 2 tired houses into stunning dream homes.
Every detail counts right now.
Now, in the 90 minutes they have left, it's all down to the finishing touches.
90 minutes to go.
Woohoo!
Ooh, Daddy.
What a beautiful rug.
Mel,
You.
what do you think?
Oh,
baby. Hello.
Wow. Far out out. That looks good.
I think we're in a better position this time than we were last time because we're not on our hands and knees painting. Yeah, baby.
Did you measure that?
Bring it on, Mel and Brad. Bring it on, Pete and Lara.
Yesterday, when I looked in this mirror, it was just like the shell of a human looking back at me. You know what I'm looking at right now? I'm looking at a winner.
We've still got a lot of this fence to paint. It's taking longer than I thought it would. We need to hurry
charge
up.
the doorbell.
Peter, Peter,
I'm just listening to you.
you do the doorbell now. I definitely didn't think I'd still be painting this fence up with an hour to go, but it's still okay. It's still okay.
Oh, you put that bed together.
Why is there so many pieces to this bed, Johnny?
Well, at least we don't have Jordan's bed that's 6 pieces that weigh 40 kilos each.
It has to get it upstairs.
Yeah.
What dickhead bought a bed this big?
Bloody heavy.
Feeling very overwhelmed.
This is dirty.
There's a lot going on in very little time.
Half an hour to go!
Hey, Ali, come here for a sec.
Is it Benay?
Yes.
Woo!
I feel like Brad and Mel are gonna love that we named the house. Like
yeah.
the sentimental things, I feel like get to them.
It looks really good.
Yeah. Should we say the name on 3, 2, 1? 3, 2, 1. Harmony. Love it.
Well done.
Keep going. Thank you. Thanks, Lane.
Yeah. 10 minutes!
Here's my tape.
No one touch this front door.
Who the hell ties this like this? Honestly, like, don't they know that we're, like, time sensitive right now?
How's the study going, bro?
Not good, man. What do you want me to do? Like, what do I do? There's 3 blokes in a study.
No, not the middle.
Not the middle?
No.
Oh.
I think a little off, don't you?
5 minutes, Ali, 5 minutes. We only got 4 minutes to save the world.
Oh, no. I can't put the cover on.
Oh,
1 minute.
shit.
I'm cleaning the driveway. No one's allowed on the driveway.
Far out. This is hard. Come on. You grab that.
10!
No, something up the top there.
Towel, get the towel out there.
9!
I need a ladder.
8!
Drive off on the driveway.
7!
Oh, there.
6! 5! 4! 3! 2! 1!
Karate chop.
First house done!
Did it.
Oh. Good job, babe.
Proud of you.
One house down.
I can't believe we did this.
Good work, Mel. I'm proud of you, mate.
Chris.
Yes. Finish the house.
It is so good.
Yeah. I'm so pumped for Ellie.
Yeah, doing something for a normal Aussie family, I think it's just so rewarding. It's so nice. Honestly, Brad and Mel and the family are going to be gobsmacked.
I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you.
Before Brad and Mel or Ellie can be in any way gobsmacked, their new dream homes have to pass muster with 3 very important sets of eyes. Expert renovator and stylist Lana Taylor, one of the co-founders of 3 Birds Renovations, with 1 million followers on Instagram, love for her light, bright and warm spaces.
I'm so excited for these contestants to go on this journey. I walk into a room and I ask myself, does it have a feeling? You know, does it have that sense of cohesion that everything is working well together?
Rosie Morley, an award-winning interior designer with experience creating some of Australia's most prestigious and livable architecture.
What I bring to the table is genuine design experience. I have been formally trained at university in design. It's all I know. I live and breathe it.
And Simon Cohen, founder and CEO of Australia's largest and most successful residential buyers agency. With access to the most luxurious properties money can buy.
I'm going to call a spade a spade. My standards are incredibly high, and whilst I do have to take into consideration they're Reno rookies, the show is called Dream Home, and it does need to turn out a dream home, not a disaster home.
And it's hard to believe it was only a month ago that our Dream Home judges first laid eyes on the bare frames of Ellie's Watsonia house. Since then, a lot has changed.
Closer this way.
Much to our judges' delight.
I love this.
Wow.
And at times disdain.
I have that.
Shower. It's like, what is it doing at that height?
Now they're back, and the first spaces up for judging belong to New South Wales couple Pete and Lara, who in week 1 had the squeeze put on their scores thanks to a cramped lounge. But this week they were determined to front up, taking on the facade and main hallway. And after some early hiccups...
Oh, shit, where's the toilet?
Okay, maybe more than hiccups.
Lara's crook.
Lara's sickness left Peter alone on site, forcing him into making his own decisions.
And for privacy, we should try build this up with something.
What did you say in the post? Exposed post or?
Exposed, yeah.
Okay, sweet.
When Lara returned, they dug in, making the necessary decisive calls out front.
We didn't know whether to do the fascia in the black or to do it in the light. I like the white fascia, Peter likes the black fascia.
So we went white.
Now, after those long days and sleepless nights, stressing over the facade and Peter's never-ending wood hallway, it all comes down to the opinions of our Dream Home judges.
I just feel like I'm like at a ski lodge.
Our judges are back in Watsonia to see how Pete and Lara's spaces stack up in Ellie's dream home.
Wow! Oh my goodness!
Wow, okay. Are we at the same house?
Oh my gosh!
Whoa.
That is fantastic.
I love the timber cladding.
I love it. Wow.
I'm impressed. They've nailed that Scandi vibe, and it all does sort of feel Scandinavian meets Australia.
I just feel like I'm like at a ski lodge. It's an Australian ski lodge.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, guys, let's hit the slopes. The gentle ones of the beautifully paved pathway.
They've been very clever with the stepping stones. I think the landscaping is impeccable. They've really made it feel full. I reckon a lot of thought went into these two plants at the front. They really are both a statement piece.
For me, this has some wow factor.
I would have loved to have seen that pop-out gable be one expression. That charcoal should really have been expressed onto the fascia so it reads as a strong statement.
So basically, in layman's terms, everything that you see there that looks white, you would have painted in that charcoal colour.
Absolutely.
All right, shall we check out inside?
Please, let's go.
All right.
Thanks for translating, Lana. Next up from Pete and Lara is the main hallway.
Wow.
Yes!
I love it.
More timber, there's more timber. They've carried the timber through. Yes, yes, yes.
It's a very cool entrance foyer. They've improved, huh? Love.
Yeah.
Love the skylight, love the downlights, love these three lights here.
Do you know what I love about that? I'm always looking for a connection between facade and arrival. Those two immediate spaces must have a relationship, and this truly does.
It's a great relationship. It's a marriage. They are in love.
Wow.
It's a
Your
love affair.
descriptions. I'm just going to say, it looks epic.
I'm with you, Simon. Hopefully the next couple up for judging are found to be equally impressive. 3 weeks ago, Reno rookies Brad and Mel arrived in Watsonia on a wing and a prayer.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee.
Sadly, the gods of judging only delivered them to the bottom of the leaderboard. But this week,
Oh my God.
having glimpsed the transformation of their own home, Brad and Mel returned with a renewed determination to move up the leaderboard. Having taken on board the feedback from their first judging, the rookies were ready to put it into practice on Ellie's master bedroom and walk-in robe, controversially opting for no doors, where Ellie's old room was a bit of a dog's breakfast. Good boy.
Oh my God.
Wow.
I like it. Oh my
Wow.
Oh my gosh. It just goes from better to better. This is a huge step up. Brad and Mel, our Reno rookies, have produced this room.
It is such a leap from where they were last week.
Yeah, I am impressed.
I can't believe it's the same couple.
Yeah, and you know what's amazing? Tiny little footprint, but they've still gone for it with a king bed and given it presence, and then managed somehow to squeeze in this entire walk-in robe.
Look, it's a big gamble when you go for a robe with no cabinet fronts. It's a lot of pressure to keep a tidy wardrobe.
I gotta say, I like it. It feels like you live in a beautiful luxury store.
This feels like a boudoir, a big one.
And you know what? What's an extra 5 minutes a day just to colour coordinate everything?
And luckily, Ellie can keep track of those minutes through the glass counter of her new Super Luxe display island.
We've designed a lot of walk-in robes where we have wanted to put this island in the middle of it, and it is so hard, but somehow they've got it in.
I mean, they really have nailed it this week.
It is such a step up.
Well, I'm going to say one thing. I don't know what it is about this house, but these sliding doors,
Oh my God, like,
they kill me.
I know.
But all in all, I think they've done a good job.
I'm so happy for them.
I know. So guys, I think we can get into that room now, the room that made me scream.
Let's see if it's as good inside as it is from the out.
I know, I can't take my eyes off it.
Oh,
It is delectable.
The final set of spaces left to judge in Ellie's Watsonia dream home have already had our judges screaming. Let's hope that translates to another stellar score for our tradie brothers, who last week took out top spot on the leaderboard.
$5,000 cash.
And the High Pages reward that went with it. But after finding themselves with the 3 smallest spaces this week, the boys saw their best bet for victory was to sink the bulk of their money, time and creativity into the master ensuite.
It is delectable.
There's so much I love.
Yeah.
And I got to put my hand on it, the thing that I love the most. Are you ready? I love these green tiles.
This is a really luxurious finish, and this bathroom is the perfect vignette to me. When you're standing in the bedroom looking at it, it is just sublime.
Luxury.
Reese is a master with tiling, like we saw in the kitchen, but he's really missed a few tricks in this bathroom. We've got these exposed cut edges and tiles going this way, that way. It's 1, 2, 3 very independent thoughts. There's too much going on there.
For me, the letdown is the shower practicality. Pull out one of those shower heads. They just spoilt it by trying to put too much in this shower.
That's the whole vibe of this bathroom. I think they've just put too much into it.
Yeah, too many things, too many textures.
I gotta say though, whilst I hate sliding doors, I noticed there's no door on this, and I gotta be honest, guys, like, I don't wanna come home from a beautiful night out, had a great time with my partner, I'm lying in bed, and all I can hear is what they're doing in the bathroom. It's just not the vibe and atmosphere that I want to roll with personally.
Yeah, oh, I agree with you. I think that this absolutely must have a door.
There's no door, but the lads did include one other less obvious creature comfort.
Rosie, what do you think of this? As a woman, looks like they've been very considerate with a ledge to shave the legs. I mean, that is quite helpful.
I gotta say, guys, I didn't sign on to see you two shave your legs, so I might just step out.
I love it. You can just really
Leave
get
you two
in there.
to it, huh?
Let's keep it clean, Rosie. You're in a shower after all. And what you need to get into is Reese and Liam's next space. Ellie's old bedroom hallway had little more going on than the 1970s favourite floor covering. And now...
It's just doors.
And paint.
It looks like storage.
How do
up
you
top.
reach that? Sorry, this was a room that we're judging them on. There's nothing. It's white walls and floors and sliding doors.
It's your nightmare.
All right, well, let's get out of my nightmare and transition to apparently there's a space around the corner.
Hopefully this is what they've spent all their time on.
Let's hope it gets better.
Ellie's previous study was a shaggy yet spacious spare room. But now...
Oh dear. I think this is supposed to be an office, but I do not find it inspiring at all.
No.
I don't understand why, in such a small space, they felt they needed to put wardrobes.
Floor to ceiling we usually love, not here,
Yeah.
when it's this small.
That could have just been some open bookshelves.
Brad and Mel stealing the space from the study last week has really impacted the boys this week.
You know what, Lana? I disagree, right? Because they were still given the space to make work, and I just think there's zero thought or creativity in this space whatsoever, and you do feel like you've gone to the naughty corner in here. I'm actually going to call this room the naughty corner room this week.
I think that's where they're going to want to seat us after we give them the feedback.
Yeah.
Despite the naughty corner office, there's no denying Ellie's house has undergone an incredible transformation. In just over a month, what was a tired and dated 3-bedroom brick house has emerged as a stylish, luxurious dream home Ellie can be proud of. Across town in the inner city suburb of Northcote, Brad and Mel's house has also undergone a stunning transformation. When our dream home judges first arrived just over 3 weeks ago, Brad and Mel's heritage bungalow was more of a heritage horror show.
Oh my God. Where is the rest of the house?
Since then, it's had a scary amount of work done. For Ellie and her architect sister Taylor, retaining the home's old heritage touchstones has been paramount. However, in week 1, their styling was deemed too old and age inappropriate. But this week, the sisters are hoping to show off their fun side in their bedroom for Mel and Brad's 12-year-old daughter Ginger, while also tapping into their love for the home's heritage on the front facade. Hopefully, it's a winning combo for our dream home judges.
What?
Wow! Oh!
I'm obsessed with this house.
And it feels like a beautiful day. I'm a bird in flight on the highest high. Feels so alive.
This is exactly how it should be done.
It's just been restored to its former glory in the modern day.
Yeah, but so respectfully.
This landscaping, it's got that contemporary vibe, but I'm loving all of the different levels.
Yeah.
I love the use of the perennials, the weeping cherries.
Darling, what are perennials?
I was just about to ask the same thing.
Are they like millennials, but a plant version?
They die away every year.
Could you point them out to me?
Oh, no, it's the type of foliage. So these hydrangeas are a perennial.
Oh, the hydrangeas.
Right, got it. The hydrangeas. I cannot believe
Your
you said
lingo,
perennial.
yeah.
Rosie's not only helping us expand our vocab, but also our knowledge of key architectural moves.
I think one of the things they absolutely got right was bringing the path centrally to the front door. Remember it was over there, which is wrong town.
It was wrong town, Rosie, which I guess makes this right town.
This is how it should be.
I'm taken by these porch tiles. They are just perfect.
All class.
Taylor and Ellie have thought of everything.
Can we fault it?
No, I can't.
It is just a great job.
And the time they've taken to come up with a name for the house, Harmony. Who wouldn't want to live in a home called Harmony?
Well, shall we see if the inside's as good as the outside?
Yes, please.
Wow, that's
Follow
a big
me.
ask.
Our next couple, busy, brizzy parents of twins, Hannah and Johnny, managed to wow the judges last week.
Wow.
I love it.
That bedroom was just fresh and cool.
But this week, keeping their cool wasn't so easy.
Council haven't given us the approval.
Thanks to council consents and building delays in their ensuite bathroom.
I can't.
Why not? I'm asking a general question.
I know, but I'm
Tension built to a head.
Help. I don't know.
However, in their other two spaces, a teenage girl's bedroom and their heritage hallway, work forged on.
Let's go MacGyver mode.
With Hannah and Johnny determined to go big. Hopefully, it's a big hit with our judges.
Whoa.
Our judges have had their first glimpse of Brad and Mel's finished dream home, finding Taylor and Ellie's stunning front facade faultless.
Can we fault it?
I can't.
But how does Brisbane parents of twins, Hannah and Johnny's heritage hallway stack up?
Whoa. Look at this. Oh, wow.
Is this the same home? This is so luxurious.
I think it is incredible the detail they have gone to.
It's beautiful.
It is incredibly layered.
It feels expensive and rich. But it is a lot going on. I'm seeing a lot of gold. And I have never seen so much paneling.
And then you come over here, you've got a sort of beach vibe. This is French bistro meets regal, opulent. Meets
Bondi.
Bondi, and we're in a what? A 4-metre radius.
Yeah, no, it's too much.
It's
I
a lot.
agree.
Next up from Hannah and Johnny is their bedroom for Mel and Brad's teenage daughter, Maya.
Oh my goodness, I love this.
Wow.
Hello.
So hang on, how old is she?
14.
14. Cute room for a 14-year-old.
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
wow.
I love it.
I love that.
We're in the archway.
What 14-year-old girl is not going to love this?
I can see Hannah and Johnny's fingerprints all over this. They've done it again.
What an actual vibe.
And we have to remember, guys, the two girls in this house used to share a room. So for this 14-year-old to get her own space and it looks like this,
I think she's just going to feel like a princess.
she is not going to know herself.
It's interesting looking at what Hannah and Johnny do. They just choose a hero and then complement it with the balance of the room.
But how interesting that they didn't do that in the hallway.
I don't understand how They got it wrong there, yet so right here.
Hannah and Johnny don't have the only girls' bedroom this week. Sisters Taylor and Ellie have also made one for Maya's little sister, 12-year-old Ginger.
Wow, they have gone purple.
I'm just kind of taking it all in. Something just feels off and I can't quite put my finger on it. This sort of colour palette isn't what you'd have in a 12-year-old room. The blanket over the chair.
Doesn't scream 12-year-old, it can also scream Nana. Yeah, it's lacking an element of coolness. That's what you see come through in Hannah and Johnny's bedrooms, is the cool factor.
It's an edge, yeah.
And I think this is just missing the cool factor.
Should we go? Okay.
For the third of our Northcote couples, Jordan and Jacinta, their first judging was an emotional experience where they faced criticism for their styling.
It lacked warmth and, I hate to say this week, just creativity.
And found themselves in the bottom 3 of the leaderboard. But this week, they were determined to step it up in the walk-in robe and master bedroom, where they had big Venetian plaster covered plan. And not forgetting the immense task of transforming Brad and Mel's overrun laundry.
Hang on. This is the same people who did the kitchen, Jacinta and Jordan?
I'm looking at the kitchen here and the laundry in the same line of sight, and they look like they're from 2 different homes.
It doesn't match at all.
It's bizarre.
Yeah, there's a total disconnect.
I'm shocked.
It was all there for them to have, just through continuing the kitchen into here. I scored that kitchen well. I can't score this well.
Sliding door there. Just shut it down. Just shut it down, ladies, and forget about it.
So, not off to a great start for Jordan and Jacinta. Fortunately, from here, the only way is up to Brad and Mel's brand new second story, and the third of Brisbane couple Hannah and Johnny's spaces for this week.
Gosh.
They got the second bathroom.
They got their own bathroom.
Oh my.
After 2 decades of playing toilet tag with their 4 children, Brad and Mel now finally have their own ensuite.
The skylight, it's such a winner in a bathroom.
Oh, it just punches more space into the room and light.
Game changer.
Yeah.
Love their tile choice. Love that they've done a little nook there for your soap and your shampoo and, you know, maybe if you want to shave your legs, like in the last bathroom we looked at, it's a similar sort of height.
And a proper hinge door.
Oh my God, Rosie,
Finally.
a real door.
The final 2 spaces this week belong to Sydney couple Jordan and Jacinta.
Ooh, walk-in robe.
Like the arch.
Great mirror.
The mirror is fantastic. Look at how big it is.
Functionality-wise, it's great.
I think it's lacking a bit of wow, but let's hope there might be some of that around the corner in the one room we are yet to see.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Did I just stumble? Am I actually speechless?
I am without speech.
This is epic.
Where once Brad and Mel's bedroom was a repurposed dining space, now it's on a whole other level. Complete with ensuite, walk-in robe, and 5-star luxury.
Oh my gosh. It is just so dreamy.
Okay, wow. This is one of the coolest beds I've ever seen. This is an absolute vibe. The ceiling height is amazing. This Venetian plaster is incredible.
This is a great example of where you don't want to put anything above that bed. Just let the walls do the talking, and the way it flows into the ceiling.
Stunning.
I love how it tracks the entire room with the LED. It's so simple and elegant. I really think they've nailed it.
It really, really feels like you're in a multi-million-dollar house.
Well, you would know, Simon, you have seen a lot of those.
And this is it.
After almost 20 years of making do in their tired 3-bedroom bungalow without a working oven, Mel, Brad and the kids now have a 5-bedroom, 2-story, luxurious dream home. We're back at Collingwood's converted church, where our couples have donned their Sunday best and are readying themselves for judgment.
Us sitting second last on the leaderboard, it's important for us tonight to impress the judges. If we do well, good, and if we do badly, we'll give ourselves an uppercut and get to the next one.
I'll give you an uppercut.
We put in all the effort we could this week.
That ensuite is a piece of art in there, so hopefully the judges can see that. I'll be upset if I don't walk away with at least 110.
Hello.
Hey, good evening.
Hello.
Hello. What a delight. Good to see you. Just a sea of smiling faces.
For now.
Before the scoring.
Rejuvenated.
Welcome back to the church for your weekly scoring. We chose this venue because, as a Reno success story, it should remind you of what a dream home looks like. And, as a church, it should remind you that here, every day is Judgment Day.
Do we get down on our knees now?
Now, before we go anywhere near this week's scores, let's see who's currently leading and who's not. Reese and Liam sitting pretty on top with 26, followed by Taylor and Ellie, and then Hannah and Johnny. Now, below the all-important yellow line, Jordan and Jacinta, Peter and Lara, and then Brad and Mel, like a couple of proctologists, just happy to be at the bottom. But let's hope you've done enough to move yourselves up above that yellow line, because, as you know, only the top 3 couples will be in the running to win the grand prize of $100,000 to take off their mortgage thanks to UE Insurance. But, and this is a big one, Brad and Mel and Ellie's dream homes are now done. Weak at the knees again, Mel.
Oh, yeah.
Just at the mere suggestion of it.
Yeah.
There is so much gratitude around here. It is lovely to see. But we are here to be scored. Now, our judges, Lana, Simon and Rosie, know how important every single point is. The first couples are going to be from Ellie's home. Brad and Mel, you're up.
We know we're on the bottom of the leaderboard, but we are not rolling over.
Your domain was the master bedroom and the walk-in robe.
Brad and Mel, from the moment I walked in,
I did scream, but it was because I saw the ensuite.
Oh, no.
But we'll come to that later. Your space was beautiful.
Thanks.
Who are you? Are you the same couple who renovated the spaces last week? This is next level. Were you taking notes last week because you took everything on board? Yes. Ellie, you're going to absolutely love it. That bed. Wow. What a gorgeous choice.
King beds, yes. Not compromising on the bed size. As someone who designs hotels day in, day out, I know exactly what it takes. And you took on all of those learnings. It's like you did a study tour of luxury hotels and implemented it into that bedroom. It was really well done.
The wardrobe. No doors on the cabinetry. Brilliant.
Oh my goodness!
Turning that space into an entire suite rather than just a bedroom was really impeccably executed, so congratulations.
I can't believe I'm hearing that. We're hearing that. Yay! We love it, and we really hope Ellie loves it too.
Brad and Mel, where did the inspiration for this luxury hotel feeling bedroom come from?
In the brief, I think it was Taylor's voice, said, the master bedroom, it needs to be super luxe.
And it went over and over and over in our minds. So we were like, all right.
Creating a great brief for someone to follow. It's not only the pictures, it's the words that matter. And it's great you latched onto that and you absolutely delivered super luxe.
Thank you.
Well, Reese and Liam, you had the study, the bedroom hallway, and the ensuite.
Well, boys, your ensuite is part of the reason my voice is so raspy, because I screamed when I saw it. It just looked sensational as you come into the bedroom. I absolutely love your choice of tiles. Green marble just screams super luxe. And as for the shower, love the curves in there. Love the shaving niche. So that was great. But having the extra shower head in that shower, it just felt a little too much in a small space.
Looking at that framed view of the vanity was beautiful. However, it was perfection at a distance. The closer I got, the worse it became. The craftsmanship was lacking the finesse. So disappointed because I know that talent is in there.
A huge thing for me was your decision not to put a door on that bathroom. Because there is zero privacy from a small space into what's supposed to be a special space.
The hallway. It's the one space I've ever walked into that I felt maybe it's not been done.
You could have done something really warm there. You did nothing.
Into the study. Now, I know the powder room stole some of your space next to it. But that's no excuse for how that space has ended up. I don't know why you would put in floor-to-ceiling cabinetry. That was the last thing the space needed. And then the overhead cabinetry just made it feel like the world was crashing in on me.
I'm perplexed as to how you went from last week to this week.
Ooh, boys, it's really the first negative feedback you've had. How is that sitting with you?
I'll take the criticism, the constructive criticism, and yeah, move from there. You lead off on a high, you're always going to get notched down. I don't take any offence to the comments. I agree with them. But yeah, the time and effort that I put in there, I think Ellie will be happy regardless.
Can we ask about the toilet door?
Oh, mate, I love being in my bedroom checking me missus out, get out of the showers.
Lara and Peter, you're up. Now, this week, you face the hallway and the facade of the home.
I had the privilege of being the first to see that facade, and I was blown away. Yes. It has ski lodge Scandi vibes. Ellie, you're going to feel like you're on holidays permanently. Great. There is one little thing, and that was painting the fascia a lighter colour and a different colour to the roof. Then we opened the door, and I was not disappointed. It was brilliant. Timber cladding from floor to ceiling.
You walk in the warmth, it is just this comfort.
And I don't know, call me a 10-year-old kid, but I could have rubbed my hands up and down that wall all day long. I went from the first area you did into the second, and in my opinion, you nailed that too. So well done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think,
Lara, you were so tormented during the week by all those decisions.
Yeah.
Do you feel like those decisions you've made have been vindicated?
Obviously, other than the fascia, yes.
It's a long time before the sun comes up, we can go back. It's not, it wouldn't be our first all-nighter on that house.
Yeah. It's an easy fix. It's not something we've done that's going to really affect Ellie and that she can't change. So
I would
that's a
seriously
positive.
go paint that right now. I wasn't joking when I said that.
Ellie, you've been grinning proudly the whole way through these descriptions.
Yeah.
You must be beside yourself to actually see this.
It's just so weird that you guys are talking about my house. I can feel like the passion and love you all put into it, so thank you so much. And good job on the brief. I know we gave you guys a hard time, so thank you.
Well, I do happen to have a little bit more good news for you, Ellie. View.com.au had your home valued.
I can't hear this.
And it came in at $1.3 million. How about that? That is an increase of over $500,000. That's the result of what these guys have put into your home.
In what world does this happen?
This one. Back at the church in Collingwood, the couples renovating Ellie's house in Watsonia have just heard what the judges thought of their finished spaces. And Ellie's just heard what her new dream home is now valued at. $1.3 million. How about that? That is an increase of over $500,000.
I would never dream this for myself. I wouldn't know how to dream this big. Oh.
All right, now we have the couples who tackled Brad and Mel's home in Northcote. First up, Jordan and Jacinta. You had to transform the master bedroom, the walk-in robe, and the laundry.
We're going to start with the laundry, and I have to say, I really am keen to understand why you went with a completely different, uninspiring style in that room.
Aesthetically, it felt a little pedestrian and almost like a non-event.
You know, I loved your kitchen. I think I scored it the highest. And so I don't know why you didn't just carry on that feel into the laundry.
Now, Jordan and Jacinta also had the master bedroom. What did you think about that?
Guys, wow. I got to tell you, that is by far one of the most impressive master bedrooms I have ever seen in my life.
Oh my goodness!
However, the magic was lost in the walk-in wardrobe. That was a little underwhelming. If we were just looking at the bedroom alone, my God, I'm lost for words. I love it that you just focus on 2 key components and nailed it. That curved Venetian plaster wall and the bed.
The bed is insane. What a choice. It was unbelievable. And oh my gosh, Brad and Mel, you're going to love it. Well done, Jacinta and Jordan. Brilliant. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow, what a turnaround. Jordan, I really enjoyed watching your face through that because you were down, but then you were just so up and you look proud. Is that how you're feeling right now?
Absolutely. Look, the master bedroom is where all of our energy went into, so it's very rewarding to hear these comments now.
Well, you've earned it. That master bedroom sounds like an absolute hit.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, they're going to love it. I can't wait to see their reactions. So.
I'm probably going to cry.
Yeah.
That's the norm.
All right, Hannah and Johnny, it is your turn. You took on the challenge of the hallway, one of the girls' bedrooms, and an ensuite.
The hallway. So it was a visual feast. It felt rich, luxurious, expensive, but I must admit, by the end of that feast, I felt a bit full.
For me, the hallway was just way too much going on.
What I did love was what you did with the niche. So practical. It's a place to sort of drop the bag, sit down, put your shoes on, check yourself out in a mirror. I thought that was a really clever way to expand the hallway.
Moving to the bedroom. Guys, you actually nailed that room.
Beautiful. Loved everything about it.
And bang on meeting the brief for who that was designed for.
Your ensuite, the natural light struck me straight away, and it's because of that amazing skylight.
But the rest of the bathroom, for me, it felt like a bit of a non-event.
It lacked the playfulness and the classic Hannah and Johnny style that I have fallen in love with.
The judges weren't as excited as they were with Bennett's room last week. So I'm feeling really confused about what our scores are going to be.
All right, Taylor and Ellie, you're in charge of the other bedroom and the all-important facade of the home. Simon, what did you make of Taylor and Ellie's spaces?
But walking into that room, the colour was just wrong. It made the room very dark, and I just feel it was age inappropriate. And there wasn't that fun environment like the guys had done across the hall.
We're the most unfun people ever, obviously.
Let's hear about what Simon thought about the facade.
I have to say, that house, it is now the most attractive house in your street.
Stop it!
And I loved that finally we had a proper entrance to the house. And then sitting next to the door is this nameplate that says Harmony.
Oh my goodness! That's my word.
Mel, what do you mean that's your word?
Before we gratefully accepted Dream Home, we're talking about describing what our house would be. All I could say was harmony. Just harmony in the home.
That is so weird.
How remarkable.
I can't believe that. That's a mind blow.
Considering how long you guys mulled over that.
Yeah.
And you landed on that one.
Wanting to learn about how you guys are as a family and in your community. Yeah. And then we know the musical reference, so we thought it was perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Thank you. That is so thoughtful.
That gave me literally like my whole body was goosebumps. It almost made me cry.
Brad and Mel, how does it feel to hear all this chatter about your home?
Extraordinary.
And we're just eternally grateful for you guys, for everyone.
Can you believe your kids each have their own bedroom?
We've got a bedroom, man.
Yeah, but I actually have some more great news. The team at view.com.au have had your home valued.
Oh my gosh.
And it came in at $2.8 million.
Yay! That's a front
is over $1 million of blood, sweat and tears, equity right into that house. Brad and Mel, you've got your dream home, and it is packed full of harmony and a whole lot of love thanks to these guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Well, we have heard the reviews. It's time to settle the scores. Judges, it's time for you to reveal what you've scored each couple out of 10. Jordan and Jacinta, let's hear your scores, starting with Simon.
And if only we had started and finished upstairs, I would have given you a 10 this week, because that bedroom really deserved it. But because of the laundry this week, I'm scoring you guys an 8.5 out of 10.
This week, I'm scoring you an 8.5.
If it was based on the bedroom alone, it would have been a perfect score. But I am giving you an 8.5 out of 10.
All right, let's see the score on the scoreboard. So that gives you a 25.5 out of 30.
A little bit upset hearing it would have been a 10, but hey, it's higher than what we got last week.
Okay, Hannah and Johnny, let's hear your scores.
The hallway was overdone. The ensuite was light and spacious. And the bedroom was joyful and playful, classic Hannah and Johnny moves. This week, it's a 7 out of 10.
This week, I'm scoring you a 7.5 out of 10.
Thank you.
The hallway was a bit of a mess, but that bedroom was a knockout. And that's why this week, I'm giving you an 8 out of 10.
Thank you.
Hannah and Johnny, that gives you a total of 22.5.
Thank you.
We did our best with the cards that we were handed this week. But, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm still super happy with what we produced.
All right, Taylor and Ellie, let's hear your scores.
Your lilac bedroom was lacking some wow factor and a bit of fun. But the facade, it was flawless, faultless, and fabulous. And for that, I've scored you an 8.5 out of 10.
Thanks.
Taylor, Ellie, for another week in a row, you delivered a bedroom that I don't think was for the right demographic. But that facade was flawless. So this week, I'm scoring you an 8.5 out of 10.
Taylor and Ellie, the facade was faultless. And that's why I'm giving you a 9 out of 10.
Wow.
So, Taylor and Ellie, that brings your total this week to 26 out of 30.
These bedrooms are going to haunt me. Honestly, I know the judges didn't like the lavender or the lilac, but we loved it. Come on.
Well, Peter and Lara, it's now time for your scores.
I love what you did with the facade. It was so harmonious, and you followed through with conviction to the interior. And that's why I'm giving you an 8 out of 10.
This week, I was so impressed. I went from the first area you did into the second, and you nailed that too. So I've decided to give you both a 9 out of 10.
Thank you. Peter and Lara, The facade of a home is such an important part, and I was so happy with what you delivered. If it wasn't for that one little fascia colour out the front, I'd be scoring you a 10 this week. Wow. So with that in mind, I am giving you a 9.5 out of 10.
Not bad. 9.5 from my favourite.
Yeah. Well, how about that? So that brings your score, Lara and Peter, to 26.5.
Brad and Mel, what a turnaround from last week. The master bedroom and the walk-in robe were so beautiful and such a step up from what you delivered just a week ago. I'm giving you an 8 out of 10. Well done.
Oh, thank you.
I'm giving you an 8.5 out of 10.
So unexpected.
Nearly beat last week's score already.
This week you were bold, you took risks, and I've decided to give you a 9 out of 10.
Get even more weak at the knees, Mel.
That was really heartwarming because we so desperately wanted to deliver.
It was just satisfying to know that they knew we were listening to them.
All right, let's bring those scores together. And that brings your score, Brad and Mel, to 25.5 out of 30. Reece and Liam, let's find out what the judges have scored your spaces this week.
Your ensuite was a thing of beauty, but it lacked execution. And so did your hallway and study. And this week, I'm giving you a 6.5 out of 10.
I'm giving you a 7 out of 10.
The bathroom, it was too much. The hallway and the so-called study nook were abysmal. For that reason, I've decided to give you a 6.5 out of 10.
Reece and Liam, that brings your total score to 20 out of 30.
I didn't expect to get marked so harshly on the ensuite, especially on little details, so it's what it is.
So, with a total of 26.5, Lara and Peter are our winning couple this week. Congratulations.
What a turnaround.
Amazing. I didn't do the math. Like, I wasn't expecting that at all.
What a week for you guys.
That definitely makes everything worth it. Every blood, sweat, and every single tear.
Well, we do have a reward for our highest scoring team, thanks to our friends at High Pages, which is a whopping $5,000 to add to next week's budget, plus an additional $5 grand to use on a variety of different trusted tradies, sourced, of course, on High Pages. Well done.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Thanks, mate.
So I bet you can't wait to see what this does to the overall standings on the leaderboard. Wow. So moving into top spot, we have Taylor and Ellie. Well done. In second spot, Peter and Lara, followed by Jordan and Jacinta.
Being at the top of the leaderboard this early on scares the crap out of me.
We have only just begun. This week, we are off to Queensland. Absolutely. And we're going to be renovating Hannah and Johnny's home and Liam's house. But before we head off, there is a little something you need to know. I just hope you haven't got too comfortable in your groups, because I am shuffling the deck. Taylor and Ellie, you're joining Liam and Reese and Lara and Pete. And you will all be renovating Hannah and Johnny's house. So that means Hannah and Johnny, you'll be joining Jordan and Jacinta and Brad and Mel. And you'll all be working on Liam's home.
Look out, Liam.
You know Liam, and we're going to do really quirky things in his house for him. Like chickens.
So, get a good sleep, and then I'll see you in the Sunshine State. Good night, guys.
Next time, Mel and Brad and Ellie
Taylor, look. Oh my goodness.
finally get to see their incredible, fully finished homes. Then, we're off to Queensland with 2 new dream homes to build. It's all fun and games.
Taylor and Ellie, we need to get to know them. Don't know them from a bar of soap.
Until
Our strategy is we need to be selfish when it comes to money.
Taylor and Ellie put their master plan into action.
They obviously play the game.
Right now it feels like it's a bit of an attack.
No, we're not attacking. We're just saying.
We're just trying to sort it out.
Stop being so competitive and fake.
Get ready
You were yelling at us yesterday about...
I've never yelled at you.
as the gloves come off
Do you think that we're lying?
for the ultimate showdown.
You didn't even let me finish.
I'm not going to let you finish.
Wowza.
This is Dream Home.